Yes, I have the... Wait a minute. Ah, I see. She's taken a barnacle, and she's covered it in bioluminescent algae. Has a diversion.
Just eliminate all the distractions around you so you can focus. Do your work on Omegle so you have artificial accountability and external pressure, because you can't depend on yourself to get things done, so you need someone else depending on you. It works.
I was reading a study today about how, until fairly recently, ADHD could have been considered an evolutionary advantage, especially for hunter-gatherer societies. And respectfully, I would like to disagree, because today I saw a bird, and it looked like the bird was having a bad day. So I cried about it for 10 minutes. But yeah, give me a spear. Let's go.
Do you struggle with zoning out during a conversation? Well, you're not alone. Here's my ADHD secret that I'm going to share with you. It's called nodding your head and pretending like you're listening, and then in the middle of it you zone back in and you're thinking, what the fuck are we talking about?
Day at the crust.
I'm out. You think I'm about to... I'm not watching this! Look! I'm tired of it.
Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Energy made this one.
Yeah. Well, you said you were alright. Okay. I can take you there. Yeah. That's all you gotta do is say that one time, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Oh, this is gonna be like on Broadway or something. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait.
Can't stop the spirits when they need you.
Do you either eat nothing or you eat way too much? Yep. You either do like 30 things at the same time or you do nothing. Yep. You either talk too much or you don't talk at all. Yes, sir. You either don't care about anything or you care way too much about everything. Pretty much, yeah. You either don't sleep or you sleep too much. You're either overstimulated or understimulated. Yes. You either have the best self-confidence or you hate yourself. Wow, I mean, yeah. And we're either gonna post this video or completely ditch the idea and restart. That's exactly right.
It is a much more different process for women with ADHD than it is for men. When you think of ADHD, oftentimes you think about little Timmy who just can't sit still over there. Girls from a young age are socialized to be more people pleasers. They're told that they shouldn't burden other people and that they need to just cooperate and be compliant. Because of this, it is much more common for girls to go their entire lives without getting diagnosed with ADHD. For girls, there's much more shame involved in ADHD symptoms. Girls are usually the ones who are supposed to know all the details. You have to know when your kids are getting picked up from soccer practice. You have to know who's, where are the finances going. Now, this isn't meant to be a political thing. There's plenty of anecdotal evidence out there that guys do the same thing. But in our society, this is typically the roles that are assigned to the women. A lot of girls growing up thinking that there's something wrong with them, that they're deficient in some way because they're not able to keep track of these things the same way that their peers are. So if you're looking at me right now because you've been silently struggling with this, I see you. Like and follow for more ADHD info. We'll see you around.
Today I wanted to talk about ADHD and following instructions. Ever since I was little, I always just had an inability to follow instructions. I'd always do something wrong, and I developed this fear that whenever anyone actually gave me verbal or even written instructions, I just thought I'd fail, like I wouldn't be able to follow them. Which in turn I think just made things worse because I was then anxious about not being able to follow instructions. I think part of it is our troubles with processing verbal information, so we do tend to understand instructions more if they are written down. But even when they're written down, it's just such an overwhelm of information that our brains struggle to sift through that information. Mainly because our brains find it boring. It's not because we're dumb or stupid, we literally just find it boring. And also, when someone's verbally saying these instructions, our minds tend to wander off. That's just how our brains work. We're always looking for something interesting, and someone trying to explain directions to you just isn't actually that interesting, even when they're important. And that's on following instructions and ADHD.
I was totally going to ask this as a question to the community, but I know the answer. All right. I've been a creator on this app for 2 months now, and I can tell you without a doubt, a symptom of ADHD is not being able to end a conversation. I've got like 10 of them in my DMs right now. We've talked about all the important stuff. We just don't know how to end it. And I think part of that has to do with our RSD. We want to acknowledge people so they don't feel like we just ignore them. So we'll say something, right? Just something to try to end it. But that other person's feeling the exact same thing. So they say something just trying to acknowledge you. So it's this like balance of acknowledgement going back and forth, even though the conversation's long over. We just can't, we need somebody else out there to be like, yep, that's enough. Let's walk away from each other. I mean, it's hilarious. I love it. It cracks me up. But yeah, we cannot end a conversation. I certainly can't. And the people I talk to certainly can't.
What is the wackiest ADHD symptom?
Losing the things that are in your hands. Let me explain. Oh, my debit card.
Really sorry for that thing that you just said? Or is it just your constant fear of upsetting or disappointing the people around you due to years of feeling broken and misunderstood, resulting in deeply internalized shame and guilt surrounding your undiagnosed neurodivergency because you didn't understand the rules everybody else was playing by?
What's up, stream? Today we're playing a game called ADHD/Dave. The graphics looks pretty good, pretty high quality. Okay, so press A to get up. Trying to wake up, but it's not working. Doesn't seem to be wanting to get up. Okay, well now we're at his desk. All right, so press B to do homework. All right. It's weird. Every single time I press B to do homework, he ends up just customizing shoes instead. Weird. All right. That's interesting.
It's a big ADHD. I figured it out. It's part 6. Let's get it. We're accidentally funny. We'll say something as not a joke, and then it'll be taken as a joke. And so, we're funny, but not on purpose. If situations get too personal, we shut down. But if it's arbitrary bullshit, we can talk about it for hours. We do shit before we think about the chance that we could get hurt, so we do a lot more than most. Our musical interest can stretch miles. With as much movement as we do, we're either burning calories or brain cells. There's no in between. We're fantastic with kids. No idea why, but yeah. I guess it's because we're kind of like giant fucking kids. We'll remember the smallest details, like somebody's last name and your contact information. But the big shit, like what shirt you're wearing and you mentioned it, we'll forget.
I need you to clean off this desk. So what's the plan? How do you do it? You've got some toiletry items, you've got some electronics, you've got some general household junk. What's the plan? What's the strategy? It's okay if you don't have an answer. Because for me, growing up as a kid with undiagnosed ADHD, telling me to just clean off this desk would be an impossible task. Looking at this pile right now as it is, I see like 9 or 10 different ways that I could organize this stuff. But I'm also a perfectionist, and so what if I don't pick the right system? What if I don't pick the most efficient way? What if there's a better way that I haven't figured out yet? But let's say I decide to start with the toiletries. Take them into the bathroom, and then I'm immediately confronted by the fact that there's a whole bunch of mess in the bathroom that I need to deal with too, which has a high likelihood of distracting me from the task at hand. But I'm also dealing with depression today, and so I look at this mess and I say, why bother? Because I just know that it's going to get messy again tomorrow. My best piece of advice? Let go of trying to create the perfect system, and create a system that works for you, even if that system looks like a mess.
Okay, this is Put a Finger Down ADHD edition. So let's do this. Put a finger down if you have ADHD and you're having a day that you really want to accomplish things. Like you have a list of things like you want to do the thing, but your brain is like, nope, we're not doing that today. So you've been trying to motivate yourself for hours, like hours. Taking a shower, washing your hair, folding some laundry, doing some dishes, cleaning the apartment, just, all the things. And your brain is still like, nope, we're not doing that today. So now you're out just running errands because you hope that maybe somewhere around the way you'll find inspiration to do stuff because you really want to work, but your brain doesn't today. So, yeah.
ADHD people, I am going to teach you ADHD math, okay? Are you ready? 1 + 1 = drink water. 2 + 2 equals drink more water. And now for the hardest one, 3 plus 3 equals drink all the water.